Okay, so basically for famished Spinosaurus, they're don't know if they're being famished because of the fact that they're hungry, or they're famished because of other purposes that they want to go ahead and be cannibalism or cannibals. But anyway, I wanted to apologize because apparently my stream decided to go ahead and just shut off randomly. But uh, basically, we're still gonna go ahead and continue our journey through this game. Currently, right now, what we're gonna be doing is, oh god, I think I can hear the static robotic bullshit. But anyway, basically, what we're gonna be doing from here on out is we are going to go ahead and stock up on our assault rifle ammo, and we're also gonna stock up on missile ammo. Basically, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be going ahead and taking on the Renee, the Tower of Renee Syndicate, and we are also going to be going ahead and moving over to the Tower of the Free the Pal Alliance. Now, the difference is that with this, well, it's not an update, but this game actually ended up going ahead and coming up with practically something like a new type of thing. Well, actually, no, it's not even new. This has actually just been something that they've already went ahead and updated into the game, but this is actually new to me. Basically, what they did was that every time, or if you were to go ahead and kill or defeat all of the tower bosses that were in the game before the Breaker update, they would allow you to go ahead and actually go back to each and every one of the towers and fight them again, and then you could be able to go ahead and actually get some accessories that they drop. Difference is that um, you actually get their hairstyles, I believe, is what you go ahead and get, but they're actually more of a headpiece. So as you can see, I'm actually wearing the pastel helmet, and this is what the pastel helmet looks like when when you're not when you're going ahead and making it visible to you to go ahead and see. But as you can clearly see, I don't like the way that it looks, so I decided just to go ahead and actually make it invisible, so that way I can be able to go ahead and you know kind of just have my armor and things like that, and I can be able to go ahead and actually look stylish without it. But uh yeah, so like I said, they do have the means of, you know, trying to basically make the characters look good in the game. But, in all honesty, I mean, the accessories look nice and everything else looks kind of like, mediocre in a sense. But I currently want to, uh, I want to go ahead and make some Palmetto ingots. I don't want to make too many, but I also don't want to make too little. So I think a standard of 50 Palmetto ingots actually might be efficient enough. So that way I can go ahead and actually start making some missile ammo. Because the missile ammo requires me to go ahead and actually have Palmetto ingots, some crude oil, circuit boards, and PAL fluid. Um, As you can see, I really don't have that much circuit boards. I thought I had more because I ended up going ahead and actually spending all of my gold in this game to go ahead and actually get high quality oil, because my dud mud doesn't even actually have at least level 2 star in its capabilities, actually dropping PAL fluid. Rolling full oil. While in team, it helps carry decreasing rate of crude oil in player's inventory. Okay, I honestly don't care about that. I really don't care about that. I mean, to be 100% honest with you, I can care less. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get the oil. We have 98 pieces of crude oil. Currently, right now, we can go actually to our second settlement base. Get our hands some more high quality palm oil. Yeah, my it's level. Why are all of you? Like seriously, I don't know what it is about the feeding station. You guys always keep constantly getting stuck in the feeding station. Okay, that was weird. I was like, what's the Bellinor acting? What's my Bellinor acting up? Revive crude oil. Why not? Why not? And we'll take our high quality cloth. We'll take that one piece of wool and we'll fast travel back over to our main settlement area. And we'll put the wool, the high quality pal oil, crude oil, and also our high quality cloth in. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah. So we do have. God dang, that's gonna take. It's gonna take 30. Uh, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do ammunition. So, uh, we need regular ingots. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait until we can get our hands on set ingots. I dang it. Because we can only make 20 out of these ingots as of right now, and we need 150 so that way we can go ahead and actually um some stuff in the PAL labor research laboratory. Basically, what we're going to be doing here, or should I say, basically what this research laboratory does, it's basically upgrading our pals to go ahead and actually do a lot more efficient work when it comes to its actual manual labor. So, you know, once you get up to the highest level in each and every one of the categories, being handiwork down to medicine production, you'll be able to go ahead and actually see a significance in the trademarks of what they do, so that way they can be able to go ahead and actually be a little bit more full, that's in a matter of speaking. But basically, in all reality, you just basically need to go ahead and use resources in order to make sure that the PAL monsters can be able to go ahead and actually produce the necessary means of making the situation into what you want it to be. So I'm not too upset about you know about having to sacrifice all the you know particular PAL resources and stuff like that, just so that way I can be able to go ahead get a leg up in the situation. But I'm just happy that the fact that we can be able to go ahead and have some type of fun, rather than going ahead and feeling like as if doing this out of spite. But um, so I mean, I know the situation for this. Go to my production assembly line and make the situation for the nail quicker. But I don't want to go ahead and bombard my PAL monsters with doing shit like this, because I can honestly myself. So we got a I think we got 200 200 nails. That is fine by me. Make that 210, and we only needed 150. So we're gonna go ahead and use our ancient PAL manuscripts, our ancient civilization parts, our nails, and our gunpowder. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that our ammunition additional crafting probability, instead of it being at a plus 5%, it'll go ahead and actually increase to a plus 10%. So we're gonna go ahead and get that researched up, and we are going to go ahead and put Anubis in the situation, so that way he can be able to go ahead and be able to craft this ammunition duplication technology too a little bit faster, because him and Splatira Splatterina, I mean, both of them are actually level 4 in crafting or handiwork. So, one of them could at least go ahead and be useful. So, Splatterina, like I said, she is level 4 in handiwork. But Mirandis here is actually level 3 in handiwork. But I don't want her to go ahead and actually be the one to, craft for us. So, While this situation is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and um, repair our PAL metal pickaxe, and we're gonna go and put back our PAL pickaxe. There we go. Switch that over to there, and let's, then we're gonna go ahead and make some refined metal ingots, but we're gonna go ahead and create 220 of them. While those are cooking up, we're, we're gonna go over to here, and we're gonna make 30 missiles. And I love how the fact that we can go ahead and actually um, help out our pals in creating, uh, you know, and weapons and armor and stuff like that in this game. As I mean, the difference is that I mean they give us the option to go ahead and actually level up our character, plus level up our pals, and basically throughout this game, I was I wasn't even playing on a custom on a custom lobby or a custom region in this case. Even though technically every single game is or every single um, system basically has the same map. But I didn't do my own custom game or anything like that. I kind of just played on normal difficulty throughout until I reached like level 50 in the game, and then I customized it to where I was going to go ahead and just prestige quickly and leveling up, so that way I could just you know get the last 5 levels and then go ahead and actually get the last 5 levels and then go about my merry way. Then when Faybreaker came out the next day, it ended up going ahead, or a couple of days after, it bumped up to level 60. And so I was like, okay, well, I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and level up to 60, and then now I basically need to go ahead and get I think it was called Future Technology points or Future Technology manuals, so that way I can get 3 technology points. So, you know, basically, it all works out in the end. I'm not really going ahead and being all upset about it or anything. So, I'm happy. So, Norman's and the other Blazemat Nocturnal decided to go ahead and make 128 refined bits. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to go ahead and make some charcoal. And we're going to run all the way to our chest and put up the refined ingots. $260. So yeah, as you can see, the research effects, they go ahead and apply to, each and every categories that are specific to each PAL. It's actually pretty cool, and it doesn't apply just to one base. It actually applies to all bases. So, you know, I kind of tested out that theory just to see exactly. So basically, what I did was that I ended up going ahead and making this PAL Labor Research Laboratory right here, in my first base, and then uh, the day after, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, does it apply to just one base or does it apply to all bases? So what I did was that I ran over to my second, well, not ran, but I teleported and I went ahead and I made another power research laboratory, and I placed it down, and basically every portion of what I did carried over to that base as well. So I was like, okay, cool. So that means that all of my pals in every other or in every single base will go ahead and actually have all of the same effects. So, it makes things a lot more easier and a lot more manageable. So that way I can be able to go ahead and actually start generating a lot more useful things under my belt. Oh, look at that. They actually went ahead and were able to get uh, an extra 2 missiles that are going to be generated. That's cool. Then Vermintide and Blazehound Nocturnal made, oh wow, they made 1,270, and we put one. We put a 210, I believe. Yeah, 1,210. So basically, what now we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and make our gunpowder. And basically, gunpowder is just like the essential thing in this game. I mean, as long as you have sulfur and as long as you have a furnace that will allow you to go ahead and make charcoal, you're basically set. You're set to go. But of course, you need the resources such as, you know, the PAL metal ingots, circuit boards, uh, and other various materials in order to make sure that you have a plethora stock of ammunition. So basically, what I'm doing is, as of right now, I'm making the gunpowder so that way I can be able to go ahead and build up some more. So that way I can be able to go ahead and build some more. What's it called? My mind just drew a blank. Build up some more ammunition, basically for my assault rifle, because my assault rifle at this point is actually very powerful. It is at the legendary state. The one difference is though they don't have a schematic where it's like a level 5 schematic. I wonder what they would go ahead and actually make it to be if there was a level 5 schematic in the game. Because to be honest with you, I would think that the level 5 schematics coloration, because, as you, the colorations for each schematic and for each, category of weaponry, they have it as common, which is white, uncommon, which is green, rare, which is blue, epic is purple, and yellow is legendary. But what would they go ahead and actually make it as red? I wonder. Because red, honestly, I would say that it'll be mythical, and it'll be a level 5 schematic, and it'll be red. But I wonder if they're thinking about making weapons mythical. So that way, people can go ahead and actually have, um, you know, another variant of a weapon that they really, really like. Because my favorite weapon in this game right now is definitely the assault rifle. Assault rifle is really, really good. And, I recently just made this guided missile launcher just today, actually, because I wanted to go ahead and actually have a different weapon to go ahead and take with me when I feel like going to, you know, I guess you can say like into like different fighting situations and stuff. So, I'm not too upset about it.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and sleep. Go ahead and do a little bit of snooze. Okay, now we got 25. Ooh, there, we got a lot of gunpowder. And on top of that, um, my next step after I go ahead and take on, uh, the Tower of Renee Syndicate and also the Tower of the Free of Pal Alliance. I want to go ahead and grab myself a better shield. That's the main thing I really want to go ahead and do because as of right now, I'm barely on the Epic Hyper Shield, I believe it's called. Yeah, Hyper Shield, which is Epic, which gives me a shield of 1,045, which is kind of upsetting. I mean, the thing is that they have, you know, your shields of common shield, then you have your uncommon mega shield, then you have your rare giga shield, then you have your epic hyper shield, and then you have your legendary ultra shield, which is basically a step up from your hyper shield, and this one guarantees 1520 on a shield, but excuse me. As you can see, I need more Ancient Civilization cores, and I need 50 Pastel. Pastel is so freaking... it's so tedious in this game, and it's ridiculous. And it's like, I don't know how many times I've went ahead and told myself, oh, I need Ancients, or I need Pastel, I need Pastel. Like, for instance, like, the armor that I have on, the Hexorlite armor, that literally took about 152 pieces of pastel to go ahead and actually create. And then on top of that, with the actual faction of Hexorlite, um, what was it? Hexolite? Yeah, just Hexorlite. It's ridiculous because the regular faxation on the Hexolite armor, as you can see, it's 580 with 1750 in health. or 580 in defense and 1750 for health. I mean, it's a step up because this one is actually uncommon, uh, a Hex Light Armor, and I get 638 in defense and 1925 in health. And I basically just want to go ahead and make sure that my armor is up to par. And my Bellinar Librio that I ended up going ahead and actually fighting, it ended up going ahead and giving me this multi-climate undershirt plus 2, which allows me to go ahead and actually have a heat and cold resist 3, which is basically like the best thing in this game. I got the ability glasses, I have the double air dash boots, I have the double jump boots. I mean, I also have stir fried vegetables to go ahead and actually boost up my defense, but also give me a boost in my work speed. And basically, I'm basically at this point where I'm just like, I think I'm ready. I just want to go ahead and actually, yeah, I want to make some more assault rifle ammo. Make some. I'm gonna go ahead, grab all the resources that are scattered around the base, being the food and everything. Okay, okay, okay. Whew. Chill. And let's see. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and make some more. Hmm. I want to make more food, but I also kind of want to go ahead and also make. Could honestly make cake, but nah. I got plenty of cake. Yeah, I'm gonna make some mammoth stew curry.